Hello everyone, it's us, the people of TV Days Drama Digest, back once again with an electrifying preview of the dramatic twists and turns that unfolded last week on Days of Our Lives. If you want to stay ahead of the storm and know exactly what's coming in the next episodes, be sure to follow along with this video and our in-depth breakdown. Get ready to dive into a world of passion, betrayal, and high-stakes revelations that will leave you on the edge of your seat. A night of romance and warnings. The week opened on a tender yet complex note as viewers were treated to a heartwarming, romantic moment between Javi and Leo. Under the soft glow of candlelight, Javi declared that he had finally found true love, a sentiment that resonated deeply in the quiet corners of Salem. The chemistry between them was palpable, and a glimpse of their upcoming romantic dinner hinted at an evening filled with intimacy, heartfelt conversation, and the promise of a new beginning for these two star-crossed lovers. But even in the midst of this blossoming romance, complications were never far behind. Gabby, ever the voice of caution and realism, warned that heartbreak might be on the horizon. According to her, Leo has a notorious habit of concocting self-centered schemes, often placing himself at the center of every plot that could potentially sabotage the very love he so desperately craves. Gabby's warning served as a stark reminder that even the purest love in Salem can be threatened by unpredictable twists and the all-too-familiar patterns of behavior that haunt its characters. The criminal case, Leo and the fence necklace. While romance was in the air, a darker subplot was unfolding behind the scenes. Leo, whose life has become a tangle of passion and peril, found himself entangled in a criminal case that threatened to upend his already complicated existence. At the heart of this case was a mysterious fence necklace, a coveted piece of jewelry now linked to none other than Doug Williams III. The necklace, shrouded in controversy and legal battles, has become a symbol of betrayal and criminal intrigue, dragging Leo into a vortex of suspicion and scandal. This unexpected twist has cast a long shadow over Leo's romantic endeavors. As the investigation intensifies, his connection to the necklace not only jeopardizes his freedom, but also casts doubts on his character in the eyes of those he loves. The stakes are higher than ever, and every moment could bring new revelations that may alter the course of his future forever. Jealousy and betrayal. Tate, Doug, and Holly. Amid these high-stakes dramas, another explosive subplot emerged involving Tate, Doug, and Holly, a triangle fraught with jealousy, secrecy, and the ever-present threat of betrayal. Jealousy got the better of Tate when he noticed the closeness between Doug and Holly. Unable to contain his suspicions, Tate made the fateful decision to snitch to Julie, setting off a chain of events that would soon rock the very foundations of these relationships. Tate's revelation was dramatic and swift. Over the phone, he disclosed to Julie that Doug had stolen the necklace, a bombshell that instantly shifted the dynamics at the Horton house. The shock of the accusation sent ripples of disbelief and outrage through Julie, who had grown deeply attached to Doug over recent months. The thought of their relationship crumbling under the weight of such betrayal was a blow too heavy for her to bear. As the truth began to emerge, tensions escalated quickly. Although Tate initially tried to hide his treachery from Holly, it wasn't long before the truth came to light. In a confrontation charged with raw emotion, Holly, feeling utterly betrayed, confronted Doug with a searing declaration, "My selfish boyfriend betrayed you." This accusation not only stung Doug deeply, but also hinted at a possible rupture in his relationship with Holly. As emotions ran high, the question loomed, would this revelation lead to an irrevocable falling out between Holly and Tate? A web of lies, Xander, Alex, and Stephanie. As if the turmoil involving romance, theft, and betrayal weren't enough, another scandalous subplot was weaving its way through Salem, one that pitted Xander against Alex in a battle of deception and hidden truths. Xander, determined to sow discord, misled Alex by insisting that Philip and Stephanie were having an affair. With confidence bordering on arrogance, Xander assured Alex that the scandal was undeniable, prompting Alex to confront Philip in a fit of rage. In a heated outburst, Alex grabbed Philip and hurled insults, calling him a son of a bitch as his anger reached a fever pitch. However, the tempest of emotions did not end there. Realizing the gravity of the situation, Alex eventually decided to give Stephanie a chance to share her side of the story. With his heart pounding and his mind clouded by suspicion, Alex asked Stephanie a critical question. "Did you sleep with Philip?" Expecting an honest answer, he braced himself for the truth. In a dramatic twist, spoilers suggested that Stephanie would come clean about a fake letter, a ruse designed to protect her reputation and assure Alex that she had not betrayed him by being with her ex. Her honesty in the face of such turmoil would not only clear her name, but also offer a glimmer of hope for rebuilding trust in their fragile relationship. Heartache and healing, Marlena, Paul, and the shadow of John. While the storm of romance, jealousy, and betrayal raged on in the lives of many, a more somber and reflective narrative was taking shape. Marlena, a pillar of strength in the chaotic world of Salem, met with Paul to discuss the overwhelming grief of losing John, a loss that had left them both feeling helpless and broken. Their conversation was steeped in sorrow, as they recalled memories of better times and the profound impact John had on their lives. The weight of their loss was palpable, and Marlena's despair was compounded by a deep-seated sense of responsibility to carry on John's legacy. In this intimate discussion, both Marlena and Paul grappled with the question of how to move forward in a town where every corner seemed to echo with the memories of those they had lost. Their conversation was a poignant reminder of the fragility of life and the enduring pain of saying goodbye to loved ones. Elsewhere, Andrew found himself in a morally complex situation. He admitted to Steve that he had lied to Paul, an admission born out of his knowledge of John's secret mission. Andrew's confession was not just a simple act of contrition, it was a critical piece in a larger puzzle that hinted at the dangerous forces lurking behind John's disappearance. With time running out, Andrew eventually confided in Marlena, warning her that the peril surrounding John was growing ever more dire. His disturbing predictions about the escalating danger left Marlena increasingly worried about John's safety, setting the stage for further dramatic developments in the near future. The road ahead, unanswered questions and escalating tensions. As we reflect on the dramatic events of last week, several unanswered questions loom large over Salem. Will Javi and Leo's newfound romance withstand the challenges posed by Leo's criminal entanglements? Can Holly and Doug salvage their relationship after the explosive revelations about the necklace theft and Tate's betrayal? And how will Alex, now reeling from the revelations about Stephanie, come to terms with the tangled web of lies that threatens to tear their relationship apart? The stakes in Salem have never been higher. Each character is now at a crossroads where every decision carries the potential to reshape their future. For some, like Javi and Leo, love may offer a path to redemption and hope, even as outside forces conspire to tear them apart. For others, like Alex and Stephanie, the journey toward truth and reconciliation may be fraught with emotional landmines that could leave them shattered if they're not careful. Meanwhile, the relentless pursuit of justice continues as JJ and Julie work to untangle the mystery of the stolen necklace, a case that has already upended lives and threatened to expose secrets that many would prefer remain hidden. With Melinda's questionable involvement and Doug's murky past coming under intense scrutiny, it's only a matter of time before the truth is forced into the light, no matter how deeply it has been buried. And let's not forget the looming threat posed by the unresolved issues surrounding John's disappearance. Marlena's desperate search for answers and Andrew's chilling warnings suggest that there is much more at stake than personal betrayal and romantic entanglements. In a town as unpredictable as Salem, the lines between friend and foe blur, and every secret carries a heavy price. In conclusion, a week of heartbreak, hope, and high stakes. The past week on Days of Our Lives has been nothing short of a roller coaster, a turbulent mix of romance, betrayal, heartbreak, and the relentless quest for truth. From the explosive confrontation over a stolen family heirloom to the passionate declarations of love and the bitter fallout from misplaced jealousy, every storyline has woven together to create a rich tapestry of drama that defines Salem. For Julie, the pain of betrayal over the stolen necklace cuts deep, while JJ's investigation promises to shake the very foundations of trust in the community. Meanwhile, the romantic sparks between Javi and Leo offer a counterbalance to the darkness that pervades the town, even as Gabi's warnings remind us that even true love is not without its perils. The complicated web involving Tate, Doug, Holly, Alex, and Stephanie continues to evolve, ensuring that no relationship in Salem remains untouched by scandal. And as Marlena and Paul grapple with the loss of John, the looming threat of unresolved dangers reminds us that in Salem, the past is never truly gone, it always finds a way to return. As we look ahead to the coming days, the questions remain: can love conquer the chaos? Will the truth about the stolen necklace finally come to light? And what new secrets will emerge as every character fights to protect their own fragile hearts? Thank you for joining us at TV Days Drama Digest as we navigate the intricate, emotionally charged landscape of Salem. If you want to stay updated on every twist and turn, make sure to watch our video recap and follow along for more behind-the-scenes insights. In the world of Days of Our Lives, every day is a new chapter in a saga filled with passion, peril, and endless possibilities. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.